Okay, in this problem we're going to continue looking at word problems that produce a system of equations that can be solved either using the substitution method or the addition/elimination method. In this problem we have an art dealer sold 11 etchings for $520. He sold some of them at $45 each and the rest at $50 each. How many etchings did he sell at each price? So it's clear that we're looking for two pieces of information here, and so we're going to need two variables to represent those quantities. So we're going to let x be the number of $45 etchings and y be the number of $50 etchings. Now we don't know what either of those are, but we do know an important fact. We know that there is only a total of 11 etchings that were sold. So when we add the number of $45 etchings and the number of $50 etchings, we should get 11 total etchings. So this first equation has to do with the number of etchings. There's no dollars involved here. No money here. It's just the number of $45 etchings plus the number of $50 etchings has to equal 11. And we can solve that for y by simply subtracting x from both sides. And we'll end up with y is equal to 11 minus x. That's going to be very important. We're going to come back and use that later to help us substitute out y from our main equation. So, next, we know that the revenue from the $45 etchings plus the revenue from the $50 etchings has to equal the total revenue. Now, what is the revenue from the $45 etchings? Well, it's $45 times the number of $45 etchings, which is x. What is the revenue from the $50 etchings? It's $50 times the number of $50 etchings, which is y. What's the total revenue? That's given to us in the problem as $520. Next, we're going to substitute out the y for its alternate name, 11 minus x, and we get 45x plus 50 times 11 minus x is equal to 520. Now we have one equation, one unknown, and we can solve for the unknown number and use that to solve for the other unknown number. So we're going to multiply out. We have 45x, bring that down. 50 times 11, distribute there, is going to be 550. 50 times negative x is negative 50x, and that's all equal to 520. If I combine like terms on the same side, I get 45 minus 50. We want to use our calculator so we don't make any mistakes. 45 minus 50 is equal to negative 5x. So we have negative 5x, we still have the plus 550, is equal to 520. At this point, we're going to subtract 550 from both sides. Negative 5x is equal to negative 30. We divide both sides by negative 5, and we get x is equal to positive 6. Alright, so what is x? X is the number of $45 etchings. Now, we know that there's only a total, so y is equal to 11 minus 6, only a total of 11. So then y has to be 5 $50 etchings. And what we want to do here is just verify that we got the answer correctly by going back to our original equation, 45x plus 50y equals 520. And this time substituting in our values for x and for y and seeing if we get the same result on both sides. So 45 times 6, use the calculator, 45 times 6 is $270. Then 50 times 5 is $250. And we want to know if that equals 520. So again, we say 270 plus 250 is equal to 520. And so we've checked our work and we know that we have the right answer. There were 6 etchings sold at $45 and 5 etchings sold at $50. And so this is the way that we're going to go about setting up solving these problems. Okay, we'll go on to the next video.